Hey guys, what's up? Hello. Hey guys. Hey Yusuf, how are you? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me actually. Hallelujah. So let's get over with Battle World. Then we might start some clearing some Shadowland stages. Then we might start some clearing some Shadowland stages. Then we might start some clearing some Shadowland stages. Then we might start some clearing some Shadowland stages. So let's finish this last fight, then we'll move on to something else. Hallelujah, bitches. see, let's clear some world boss, I guess. Let's do it without strikers. Kibble has an excellent damage if you equip him with damage proc obelisk. So let's take this. Oh, that's interesting. Phoenix feathers. That's what the doctors ordered. Let's do one stage with our boy Quicksilver. Let's give a quickie, guys. Wow, Phoenix feather twice in a row. It's a lucky day. Hey there, Ghost Hunter. How are you doing, bro? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, bro. Ask me anything you want. Well, I'd recommend you to go with crit damage obelisk along with damage proc in it, because if you are building up your carnage for extreme alliance battle, then you need to max out your crit damage and with damage proc. Ideally, something around 180% to 200%. See, the best obelisk for carnage would be crit damage plus crit rate and damage proc, but that would be extremely difficult to get that kind of obelisk. So, however, if you already have a crit damage obelisk with damage proc, I'd say go ahead with it. But do ensure that your skill cooldown is maxed out, because you will really require it if you are doing extreme alliance battle on any character, you know. Because building up proper cards and obelisk is the real deal in this particular game, because you might roll 50 obelisks or 50 cards and you might not get the desired stats that you require. Robbie Reese is really a phenomenal character, guys. But he can be good even at tier 1, so you don't necessarily need to tie to him unless you use him for extreme alliance battle. We'll see in case of Agent Venom, the maximum crit damage you require from his obelisk and stat would be something around 170%. because along with Agent Venom you'll be also using Warulf, so he'll be giving you that extra 30% crit damage, which will eventually max out your crit damage. So you only require 170% crit damage on a combat character whom you are going to use on combat your Extreme Alliance Battle Group. So you can actually go ahead with a crit rate obelisk on Agent Venom if you want. The best option for Combat Hero Day would be, according to me, would be Wolverine, and apart from that, the second best option I think is Agent Venom, and the best possible lead for or team for that particular scenario would be She-Hulk lead with her uniform, Agent Venom and Warulf to get that extra crit damage buff, so that you can play around with the build. Let's do our favorite guy first, Black Dwarf. Oh, I hate loading screen. Alright guys, let's try our luck with Shadowland. Blast type has an advantage. Let's see, I want to see if Wiccan can do it. He's not properly built though. Although I highly doubt, because Wiccan is not really meant for Rumble stages because his defense is really weak, but anyway, I hate playing on my mobile phone. It's really laggy. I selected the wrong stage. Hey there, Ritu. Well, for timeline, I use this particular team. So it's Gene, Apocalypse, and Quicksilver. So unfortunately, I've already completed all my timeline missions, or timeline battle rather. Well, let's try and solo this stage with Wasp, and this will be easy clear. Well, I can use Mantis, but I'm just saving her up for higher stages because she's really easy to use. Well, this stage can actually be done with even tier 1 rush, but I already have her tier 2 because she is very essential for timeline battle and battle world at tier 2. So if you guys are more into PvP stuff, then you should have your Rasp at tier 2. For me, at this point of time, PvP wise, I'd say it's still Jean Grey. She has a phenomenal damage and the ability to pierce invincibility. Hi there, Joel. So, which characters do you have left for stage 29? And coming back to you, Ritu, as Joel has already pointed out, Jean actually has burst damage. So, using her fifth and fourth skill, you should be able to wipe out the entire floor. So, what are you left with at this point of time? Yes, I'll use Spider Man, maybe around stage 20. Well, for me, I'd say Silk is a better character with Uni. Her Uni is much more value for money. Oh crap. Let's try that one more time. Because well, I may or may not use Thanos. I prefer using the underrated characters first, and only after stage 25 I use the meta characters, because from that point of time all the Shadowland stages are like they are tier 2 characters you are up against. Or you guys can just let me know if you want me to use any particular character. I'll try to solo the stage with that. Yeah, my Spider Gwen has a crappy obelisk. Alright, which character for stage 25? Well, that depends. At stage 25, I usually use Odin or Scarlet Witch. However, I find Scarlet Witch to be much more easier. villains have an advantage in the stage, so let's see. Hey there Faisal, how are you? Let's clear this stage with our boy Mysterio. The bleed damage is real. We need to be extra careful here because Mysterio doesn't have much health left. Mysterio is actually an excellent character if you want to use him in any of the Rumble stages. So if you get his rotation right, you can solo any Rumble stages with Mysterio. Yep, he does lack a bit on damage, but he has got great iframes and clones, so you can use him at early stages. Female relay. Well, I want to try something out, but I'm not sure if I can do this on this particular device because it's really laggy on my phone unless I'm on my computer. Let's see if we can do it with Agent 13. Yeah, I'll try to as much as I can finish today. See, if you want to use Agent 13 on any particular Shadowland level, then you have to be really good while cancelling her 4th skill. But however, you'd require a good device to do that. Usually when I'm playing on my computer using an emulator, it's lag free, so this particular relay mode, the only challenge will be Electra. Because of her bleed damage, she can really bleed you to death. So if you can take her out early, you should be good. However, at times it could be really difficult to target her due to her iframes. I believe we should have this. I really love Square Girl's second skill. It stun locks the opponent, and it's really good for Shadowland solo players. Alright boys, I think we have it now. Anytime. There we go. Our one and only Squirrel Girl. Wave mode we have left. Well, on this particular stage, let's try our boy Sandman. Well, if you want, I can try Dr. Octopus. Just Well, Dr. Octopus without his uniform is actually a great character for Shadowland. But if you are using Doc Ock, then make sure that you let him finish his fifth skill. Otherwise, he will not get that barrier or shield. So after throwing this rock, once he lunges in, only then his shield is activated. So make sure you keep this in mind. The only thing I hate about this particular stage is that even if you kill the boss, the mobs just keep spawning back. So this is actually a time consuming stage, so if you don't have the damage or proper damage obelisk, you might not be able to complete this particular stage. Well, Doc Ock already does have the superior Spider-Man uniform, but however it turns him into a hero. Well, I don't think we will be able to finish this stage using Doc Ock because my Doc Ock actually lacks damage. Well, to be honest, I haven't really given any kind of effort on my tier 1 characters. Fine, let's try him the Yandu floor. Oh, come on. So, have you tried soloing it with Doc Ock, or you had a leadership? Because survivability isn't an issue for Doc Ock, however, his damage output is a bit low if you don't have a physical damage leadership. So unless you give him a physical damage leadership, it could be very difficult. But however, I prefer soloing stages with characters. Well, I guess we are going to use our boy Sandman for this particular stage. There we go. Sandman, to be honest, according to me, is one of the best characters for free-to-play players. He has got an excellent damage output, and he has got invincibility and defensive capability as well. We are struggling a bit in this particular stage. I'll go with type advantage since we have two speed supervillain in this particular mission. That will give Sandman an advantage. Sif is the only problem here because she moves around a lot. Crap. Well, we should be able to do it this time, I hope. I think I need to work on the obelisk for some. This is not going well. should be able to have it this round. Let's see. Oh crap, I'm a bit low on health once again. Oh god. I wonder what's wrong. Because usually I clear this stage pretty easily with Sandman. Because she is the one responsible for my low health, so if you can get her out. Fuck this. Oh god. We almost had this time. Whew, finally. Oh, we got it, boys. We got it. Hey there, Tic-Zacto. How are you doing, bro? Blast characters has an advantage. I guess we'll have to use Mantis here. Well, this should be an easy clear with Mantis. As expected. This is 10. Well, as expected, a very easy solo player with Mantis. Well, if you wanna check out my cards, once you can, I'll show it to you. Well, you can see my card stats. Well, I'm still working on my cards. Hopefully I can get, because rolling cards has been a real struggle. Universal. Yeah, you can't get the Amazing Spider-Man card anymore because they're not publishing that Korean art book anymore, so it's not really available in the market. Yeah, my Hailstone is actually tier 2, so that's why I'm not using him. I wasn't really paying much attention, so we should have him this round. Yeah, I'm dead, bro. But I believe we should have it this time. Yeah, I'm saving Hellstorm for later stages since he's tier 2. And anyways, Captain Marvel can actually do this particular stage. You just need to be a bit careful while using Captain Marvel. And actually, it's the dot damage which is getting me. Come on. Well, you can't really use Thor in this particular stage because the other Thor is actually immune to lightning damage. Here the Garcia, we cannot use Rhino in this particular stage because it's only for universal characters and Rhino is actually a combat character. Well, I'm actually a bit surprised one of my friend had showed up. It's a live chat bomb. Yeah, it seems Captain Marvel lacks a bit of damage. I'll try with Medusa. Let's see. Because I don't really want to clear the stages using tier 2 characters. Yeah, that was a bad luck. Oh crap. I think I'm done with this. Just the struggle is real, boys. I'll use our girl Singularity. Yeah, Rajesh, I can actually use Ghost Rider, but I want to solo these stages. I don't want to use multiple characters. Because I find it quite challenging to solo it with only one character. So it could be difficult, but that's the fun part about this game. Sure, Jessica, you can send me a friend request in game and I'll be glad to accept that. So it was an easy peasy with our girl Singularity. Oh no. Alright, let's see if I have any inactive friends. Oh my god, this guy hasn't logged in for 12 days. So what's your in-game name, Jessica? Alright, well, you can send me a friend request if you want. You can check out my in-game name, Pine Fields. In the meanwhile, Rajesh, I'll check your roster, bro. There you go, I found it. Well, interesting choice. Well, I'm glad you have Sharon Rogers as your tier 2. But what kind of obelisk is this? You don't want invincibility on Sharon Rogers. You actually require a damage proc obelisk. So what I'd suggest you go for a crit damage obelisk with damage proc at least from 160 to 200% damage proc, and get rid of binary power. For Sharon Rogers, you require either power of Angry Hulk or overdrive. And for your Moon Knight, similarly, I'd suggest you can go either way, either with invincibility proc or with damage proc. You don't require this 10% chance of freeze or something, because these are really crappy stats. And Tenacious Symbiote is not exactly a good EZO set. You should always try and roll for attack EZO set like Hawkeye, in case if you are low with skill cooldowns from a card, or you should go for power of Angry Hulk or overdrive. And in case if you are struggling staying alive with your characters, then you should try to roll for either I Am Also Groot or Stark backing. Well, that's good. You have your Silk. I'd suggest get her uniform because it gives her 2-second extra webbing. Well, Hellstorm is also good, so you're doing great actually. But I'd suggest finish your Rogue because she's an excellent character once she's 6-star. Also work on your Sandman, Caecilius, and Ancient One as well. And for Extreme Alliance Battle, even Iron Fist is very good if you get his Hobo Iron Fist uniform. So he's an excellent character. I'd suggest you start working on your Loki because we are soon gonna get the Thor Ragnarok update. So that would be great. And Spider-Man, definitely get him to 6 stars along with the new Hobo Spidey uniform, because he's gonna really help you in those PvP scenarios, in timeline battle and in battle war. So let me have a look at your card. Well, apart from your second and third card, I'd suggest you go for Marvel Zombie card, because as I've suspected, your cooldown is really low, so you'll be struggling in almost all the game modes, bro. To work on your cards, I'd suggest get the Marvel Zombie card and get the Baby Groot card, and also try to get Civil War 3 card. So this card should give you a cooldown time. Thanks, Priyanka. Alright, Jessica, I'll check yours now. So, it's cute. Well, I am glad that you selected Sharon Rogers as your first 6-star character, because she is indeed the best character in game, and if you haven't really selected her, then you did something wrong. So I'm glad that you have actually got 6-star Sharon Rogers. So I'd suggest try and work on her gears and try to get them at least to plus 15. I know it could be hard for you since you might not be having the dimension debris. So try and run the story mission, try to level her to level 60 as soon as possible. And Robbie Reese is also an excellent character. In fact, Sharon is the best for beginners, in fact for endgame content as well. Even though she is a tier 1 character, she starts off as a tier 1, but she's in fact better than few of the native tier 2 themselves. She can even match Jean Grey in terms of DPS, so she's really excellent. So keep working on your Robbie Reese and also on Black Widow, because she has got some excellent iframe skills and she could be useful for your Shadowland stages. From special mission, I'd suggest you work on Sandman and Craven the Hunter. And just see ideal characters that for a beginner I'd recommend, since Rogue is one of the first characters which is unlocked in the missions. You can go ahead and farm Rogue to 6-star. She's an excellent character. And also work on your cards as I've suggested previously. So I believe you're doing good, Jessica. So just keep working on your cards and try to unlock as much characters as possible. Anderson, I'd say Rhino is an excellent choice at tier 2. I already have him at tier 2. Let me show it to you guys. Yes, Jessica, go ahead. I'm listening to you. Could you repeat your question once again, Jessica? And as for someone asking about Rhino, his tier 2 is very good because he gets the chance to penetrate barrier, shield and immune to damage effect like invincibility from Obelisk. Well, yes, reaching chapter 12 to 8 is not so easy if your roster is not well developed, and without tier 2 characters it's actually kind of impossible. So but however, if you can get Doctor Strange unlocked and at 6-star, you should be able to clear up to 12:8 if you play manually. And there are only very few characters who can actually complete 12:8 on autoplay. One is our new boy Apocalypse. Second, I'd say Dormammu, Jean Grey. So basically I was able to clear 12:8 solo mode using these characters. Well, Jessica, I'd suggest you first try to level up at least till your shield level should be level 70, and once you have enough characters, then you can definitely apply in my alliance, because as you can see, I belong to 80 alliance, right? So you need to score at least 4 million. So we are actually an alliance, we are top 16 alliance. So I'd suggest you work on your characters and try to level up. Once you are there, you can definitely get into my alliance, so that shouldn't be an issue. As you can see, we are top 3 at this point of time. And you can send me a friend request, I'll accept it definitely. So Anderson, are you still there, bro? If yes, then I'll go ahead and check your roster. Well, it's good you are in a level 30 alliance, so that's really great. I'd say you've got decent card. However, you are really lacking on skill cooldown. I'd suggest from cards you should try and get at least 30% of skill cooldown from your cards, guys, because without maximum skill cooldown, it will be really difficult to compete in Shadowland or even in Extreme Alliance battle. So start working on your skill cooldown. Hey there, never seen you cry. Yeah, I'll accept you in a moment. Alright, anybody else want me to check their rosters? Well, Jessica, try to reach shield level 70 and unlock as many characters as you can, and slowly you will get there. Like for suppose I'll give you some character suggestions. Like for FP2 players, I'd suggest you should go for Iron Fist. He's an excellent combat character with his Hobo Fist uniform, great at tier 2. Apart from that, even Moon Knight is great. You should also go for Anti-Venom, Venom with his uniform. And apart from that, I'd say Mantis is great, Wasp is great, even Black Widow, Elsa, Scarlet, Kate Bishop. Work on your Kate Bishop, work on Spider-Man. So lots of great characters. You guys can choose from. Even Black Panther, I use him a lot on Shadowland solo players. Beauty Girl 01. Oh, it's a level 41. Yeah, you really require damage proc on an obelisk. This physical attack and energy attack falling on the head doesn't really do much. So try avoiding these kind of obelisks. And Black Panther, I wouldn't recommend his T2 because his tier 2 doesn't improves him by much. It does improve the character to a certain extent, but nothing much. So you can keep him, he's okay at tier 1. So rather tier 2 a character which would be useful to you in Shadowland and or Extreme Alliance battle. So I wouldn't really recommend you tier 2ing Black Panther, although he's excellent at tier 1. Trust me on that. Alright guys, let's try to get on with Shadowline once again. Can you guys hear me now? Here is Sanjay. Alright bro, since you want rhinos so badly, we are gonna play with rhino. Where is he? Fine, let's do a rhino play, boys. Jessica, on your YouTube profile, if you see beside your picture, I mean your thumbnail, at the top right hand corner, I believe there should be an arrow pointing upward. Once you press that arrow, you should get the option to upload your videos. Rhino is counting the reflected light. It's, you can see on the top of his head counter reflect. I think this should be better now. Actually, to be honest, Rhino is very good and even excellent for PvP against Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. However, if you don't have too many tier 2 characters, I wouldn't prioritize on Rhino first. What's that arbitrate profile? Is that your in-game name, bro? Alright, let's have a look. you do have good cards, but I'd suggest you start working on your energy attack, because most of the meta characters in the games deals energy attack. And your Wolverine seems to be good. However, you'd want a higher damage proc on him. Similarly, on Quicksilver, you would want a damage proc obelisk if you want to use him for Extreme Alliance battle, or even for a timeline battle or anything. The only thing that Quicksilver requires is an damage proc obelisk. Well, that's not a bad obelisk, but however, she doesn't require immune to guard break. So you have a well-built roster. However, you just need to work on obelisk of few of your character, because this physical shield, energy shield, isn't gonna really help you. I'd suggest get the uniform for Silk, because it give you 2 seconds of extra webbing. And once again, the proc on the obelisk is not really good, so work on the procs on the obelisk which you have. Yeah, you don't really require those 80% physical attack or energy attack. Well, keep working on your Jean since you have unlocked her, and this is an excellent obelisk which you have on your Jean Grey, so kudos to that, bro. Great obelisk. And work your way and try to get your Cable to rank 6 as soon as possible, because he'll be very useful to you, not only during the free to play Extreme Alliance battle and also on the Blast Male Hero Day. So you'll be able to use Cable on both of the Extreme Alliance battle days. And try to get a damage proc on him if you are using him well, Red Hulk is also a good choice. So yeah, it seems you have a good roster. Just start working on your cards, your obelisk a bit, and you should be fine. And yes, do finish your Yondu, because I think I showed you the last floor which we cleared with Yondu. He's an excellent character. Even Ulik is very good for Shadowland initial stages. Finish your Lady Thor, she's an excellent choice as well. So overall, you are doing okay. Alright Alex, let's check your cards. It's good that you have the Guardians of the Galaxy card. Well, I'd say a very good card set indeed. 15% attack speed, that's good. 30% all attack, physical attack, energy attack. Cooldown time is excellent. Great cards. Just you need to work on the physical attack a bit. The only thing that I can suggest you to change maybe is this Civil War Iron Man card. You can change it with Civil War 4 card, the Thor card. If you can get good stats or good rolls, something similar to this, as you can see, because instead of just energy attack, it gives you all attack, so that will boost both your physical and as well as energy attack by a lot. And you also do have the option to get physical attack, cooldown and ignore defense on this particular card. So if you can roll a good Civil War 4 card, I'd replace your Iron Man card with that. And you're doing great with your cards, as you can see. I'm really struggling rolling this particular card. Hopefully I can get a good stat on this. I've been trying for a long time, but rolling cards in this game is really a bitch. Maybe you have seen a few of my past videos, Web 7, so probably that's why. Alright, I have lowered my music volume. Hopefully it should be better for you guys now. So I do have a lot of guides regarding Extreme Alliance battles, so if you guys are struggling with that, you can check out my past videos and my past Shadowland plays as well. So let's try to clear 14 with tier 1 Lincoln. Third skill gives him the shield, so which boosts his survivability, and his fourth skill is really great. It creates a vortex and keeps your enemies locked. Well, I don't understand what you mean by VIP cards. Well, you can try your luck with the cards in the store. I believe you pay something around 600 something crystals for that, but it's all RNG, so I wouldn't really suggest you that. But and you can try and get the Guardians of the Galaxy card by buying this particular 675 crystals if you pay, but it's a high risk, so I wouldn't really suggest you. But however, it's up to you if you do have extra crystals. Well, to be a VIP member, all you need to do is spend money in game. You can get to VIP 1 just by buying this Tony Stark stash, and I believe it's actually an excellent deal. You get around 2400 crystal in a period of 4 months, but however that will get you only to VIP 1. If you want to get further VIP levels, then you need to buy these crystals. VIP bonuses are good, however I don't think it's game changing. It could help you after VIP 3. It gives you the ability to heal once you tag out in Shadowlands and other few modes. However, I don't really use that VIP heal much because I usually solo my Shadowland flows. So yeah, it's an added bonus, but it doesn't add much, to be honest. So it's just an extra advantage. So let's try and clear this stage. We will require a hero. I believe someone wanted me to use a Hobo Spider-Man. So if you're still there, we're gonna clear this particular stage with Hobo Spidey. Well, this should be practically a very easy stage with Spider-Man. You can easily solo this stage if you do have Spider-Man. Yes, web. It's fairly an easy. It's I believe this is an easy stage with Spidey. However, it is important to group all the 3 characters and attack them. Otherwise, it could be you might be missing out on damage. can I really need to get a Kate Bishop. Oh gosh, she's running away too much. Boo. Well, this, as I've said, this is just an easy stage. You just need to keep them grouped together in order to do adequate damage. No, Web. As I've said, if you just have them grouped together, you don't really require damage limit. Where the hell is this buddy? Iron Man. Come on, Tony, stop, boy. Where are you? Come on, Tony. Come to Papa. What the hell? Yeah, we got them this time, boys. Woohoo! As I said, easy peasy. She-Hulk stage, I can actually easily solo this stage with using a tier 1 modo, but unfortunately I require this legendary comic card. So unfortunately Gwenpool can easily yes, Web 7, I'm trying to clear all stages using solo characters only. I'll first try with Craven the Hunter. Let's see if we can do it. If not, then we can try Gwenpool. Hey there, Ramos. How are you doing, bro? Oh crap. I hate weekend because we can really get you stun locked. It's same as my channel name, Brian Fields. Without the space, one single word, Brian Fields. Alright, so we did it, solo career with Craven the Hunter. Tier 1 clear, guys. Try and get as many tier 1 clears as possible. Let me see if I have any good tier 1 characters who can solo this particular stage. I can solo Agent Venom mode either with tier 2 Robbie VS or with Hellstorm. Fine, you wanna see Spider-Man 2099 clear? I am VIP 13 Michael. Okay, sure. I don't think that should be an issue. Come on, guys. If you have space on your friend list, you can add Michael. And if you guys wanna see more Shadowland solo players, you can subscribe to the channel. seems my Spider-Man is lacking a bit in damage because he's not attacking the right target. That's really sad, Michael. You should not give your login details to someone like that. Oh well, we are gonna run out of time due to no, it's just the class disadvantage since Spider-Man 2099 is speed and safest combat character. Yeah, sure, Michael, you can send me a friend request. I want to do a tier 1 clear, so I'll use this particular stage. Too much lag. The low-key stage is giving too much lag to me. Let's try with the blast character. No, Jessica, any of the technician users 8 are actually not good. If you are having issues with survivability, you should either go for the healing user set, either start backing or I'm also good, or go for a heal user set like drastic density enhancement or binary power. in a sec after this particular stage. Too many freaking arrows, guys. So, are you guys excited about Thor Ragnarok? Jessica, I'd suggest you go for either healing ISO set or for attack ISO set. And preferably, since you are low on a skill cooldown, I believe Hawkeye would be a good ISO set for your Black Widow. Well, my Black Widow isn't really well built. I don't really pay attention to her, but I can open her for you. Where are you, Black Widow? Yeah, I'm also Groot for her, but I think I should change it to an attack ISO set. So as I've told you, you can either go with attack ISO set or I'm also Groot. Among the healing ISO set, I prefer I'm also Groot because it gives you all attack as the first stat, which is really good. And I haven't really worked much upon my Black Widow. As you can see, I don't have any ooze equipped upon her. And that's it, only 4-star 5-star ISO set. Yeah, if you have Hawkeye on her, I mean if you are low on skill cooldown from your cards, then you should try and get Hawkeye. Or yeah, my charger is acting up. Yeah. So let's try to finish this. Extreme wall boss mode. Well, you can go with either, Jessica. You should either get the healing ISO set, either I'm also Groot, or you can go for Hawkeye. You can go for either of these two, or Stark backing. So any of these three, out of these three, anyone which if you get first, just keep that ISO set. Wait, I'm not paying too much attention. I'll type it out for you. Thanks, Jessica. Thanks, Jessica. Well, that's great, Seven. So, did you win? Well, that's great, Seven. So, did you win? Well, let me see, Ramos, if there are, because I don't see any inactive people. Let me see, Ramos, if there are. Good job, Seven. Good job, Seven. Fine. Fine, you can send me a friend request now. Fine, you can send me a friend request now. Well, I'm really laggy today. My device is really lagging. So, do you guys want me to try a run with Quicksilver or with Wolverine? You guys want me to try a run with Quicksilver or with Wolverine? Alright, Webb and Michael, you guys can send me friend request. I haven't received any. Alright, Webb and Michael. So just type in Brian Field. Michael, you still there, bro? Just type in Brian Field. Michael, you still there, bro? Alright guys, so that will be it for today's stream. I guess I'll be catching you guys tomorrow, and if you don't want to miss out on the excitement and the rest of the solo players, you can just subscribe to the channel, and I guess I will catch you guys soon. So take care and happy gaming. See you guys soon. Bye guys, take care.